Hey everyone, this is Kaisif and welcome back, and today we're going to be dealing with Piglin Bartering. So Piglin Bartering gives a bunch of non-stackable items which are a bit tricky to sort out and are also variable in their use in the game. So we're going to be dealing with how to sort them out. So here's the system. As you can see, it's moderately sized. It's not as big as you would expect. But yeah, let's get down to how this works. So this hopper right here is your input hopper. So you can have your output from the Piglin Bartering to run into that chest. And they run into a dropper which is controlled by this auto dropper system. It's got a repeater on 4 ticks because some of the contraptions here are very time based. So what that allows is it allows the items to go through at a slightly slower pace. Alright, so the first thing we're going to be looking at is the bottle based sorter, which sorts out water bottles and potions from the boots and the books. So this dropper pushes items out into this hopper. This hopper is locked from below so items don't go downwards, but they can go across into this brewing stand. So if I just put a potion into that hopper, you can see it runs into this chest. And you've also got a couple more for the boots and the books. So what happens here is it goes through that way, and in case you've got a different item such as a pair of boots here, it's going to just get stuck here, but you need to suck it out. So that's what this circuit does. You've got a comparator which reads that hopper, 2-tick delay on the repeater into that hopper, which allows the item to go through. So the reason for that 2-tick delay and this 4-tick delay is because if you had 2 items over here, 2 potions over there, one would go into the brewing stand and the other would go down, and that's basically what you don't want. So yeah, now unfortunately there is no way to sort out the water bottles from the potions. My original plan was to use dispensers to sort out the water bottles. You can just dispense the water bottles into a cauldron, but unfortunately that doesn't work. So I guess afterwards you can just drink up all the water and use it for, I guess, a honey farm or a potion brewer. So yeah, so you can't really sort them out. Now the next part is the boots and the books sorterator. So they both end up in that dispenser, and here we've also got an extra dispenser with some armor stands in there, which is what we're going to use to sort out the boots. So here, whenever an item goes through, it sets off this redstone line. This dispenser is powered 3 ticks later. It goes all the way across, and the armor stand dispenser is powered 2 ticks later. So the reason we use an armor stand is because an armor stand can be dispensed now, and if we were to take a pair of boots, we can actually equip it, and that also works with a dispenser. However, a book will not be put onto an armor stand because of logic. This piston is then powered, which pushes it across. The armor stand's aligned with the chest, and it's pushed again all the way till the end, where we've got a dispenser with some spectral arrows, which you are also farming, by the way. And the items are broken into this chest with the boots and the armor stands, which can then be recycled. The reason for the chest is you want to align up the books so that they can be sucked up by the hopper. So yeah, that's how the system works. Now let's just give this a quick demonstration. So if you plug in the fire resist potion, you can see that powers off and it runs into this chest once again. If we put in multiple ones now at the same time, which should in theory overload it, but as you can see, because of the slower auto dropper, all the 3 bottles are able to make their way into the chest without too many problems. So yeah, let's actually just show the auto dropper in a function so you can see the items are held slightly longer, and you just saw one portion make its way through. Alright, so in case you put a book, so the problem with the book is it does get stuck into that hopper until you put the next item in. So book goes through, and as you can see, nothing happens because the book has just got stuck there. So yeah, now we just plonk in the next item to be sorted, which in this case is going to be a pair of boots. Let's quickly just take out this armor stand because you don't want that. Plonk in the boots, and let's look at this in slow motion. And you can see the armor stand dispense. The book also dispense, but not onto the armor stand. And the book gets put into this hopper while the armor stand is pushed off over there. The previous armor stand is broken, and yeah. So you can see the boots are stuck there. Now if we sort of push it through with another item, and once again some slow motion, you can see the armor stand getting equipped with the iron boots and being pushed across, and the previous armor stand being broken. Now, yeah, so the problem with this part is you do have a bit of a backlog of armor stands, but if you wanted to, you can just have a button here to, just break that. Yeah, and sometimes they get stuck in the hopper. You can just put some minecart hoppers underneath to catch all of them. That's probably a smarter idea. But anyways guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. So ciao for now.